Good morning, it's Kerri-Ann and welcome to another studio vlog. This is studio vlog number 5 and today is Tuesday the 17th of January. So it is freezing today and I'm not over exaggerating, it is actually -3 I think, -2, -3, and in the studio right now it is 9.5 so it's really rather cold. I've got the heater on, I've made myself a nice herbal tea. I'm trying to cut back on the amount of coffee that I have through the days. I do like herbal teas, I don't like normal tea and I don't like coffee with milk, I just like black coffee. But yeah, so I'm just giving this herbal tea a go and seeing how I get on with this one. I love peppermint and I love green tea, but this is a different one for me, so we'll see how this goes. As you probably saw a moment ago, there are lots of deliveries to unpack. So as I was closed on Monday and Sunday, Monday we do sometimes get some deliveries, so there's lots of deliveries for me to unpack today. And also, because it's so cold and the temperature difference between inside and outside, we get a really bad condensation build-up on the front window, so I'm going to actually get our sort of cart shear out and give the window a good clean first thing this morning, and it makes it then a good time for me to redo the window display, so I'm going to do that this morning. I'm not sure what sort of a day we'll have today here in the shop, because it's sort of coming towards the end of January. People are still struggling financially, and so I'm not too sure how busy the shop will be today, but there's plenty for me to get on with, plenty for me to get loaded onto the website, and I have a sneaky suspicion that one of these deliveries is my cards restock, which would be fantastic because I can then photo those and get them onto the website, and potentially load it onto Etsy as well, depending on how busy the day is in the shop, and that'll be really good. I'm also waiting on a stickers delivery and a pin badge delivery, so that'll be really exciting when those arrive. So there's plenty for me to be getting on with even when the shop is closed, so let's get on with the day. It's now 11 AM and I have managed to get the windows changed over and clean them all with Karcher and open a few deliveries. I then looked up over at the windows of the shop and they are back to being covered in condensation. It's a nightmare and there's nothing I can do about it. The temperature difference between inside and outside, even though it's only warmed up to, with the help of my little radiator, 10.2, it's just such a big difference between outside and inside. And so what happens is the windows just become like condensation covered, and it's not as bad as it was this morning, to be fair, because I've got rid of the moisture, absorbed it all and then given it a clean and things. But you know, it's been, since I actually finished doing it, it's probably only been half an hour and the windows are back to being all steamed up and sort of condensation, which is frustrating. And I know it doesn't look good for those walking past the shop, because you can't see in, you can't see the windows, but there's not really much more I can do. I've got dehumidifiers, like the block ones, the Unibond I think they're called ones, on either side. They do a bit, but they don't do much. But there's not really anything more I can do. So all I've done with all the product so that it doesn't get damaged is bring it right to the back, so it's not close to the water. Anything that does get slightly damaged, I will, so it doesn't really get damaged, but the book sometimes can get sort of a little bit dog-eared or move forward on the front cover. I flatten them out, make sure otherwise that they are perfect, and then I put them into the discount or bargain bin type area. Because they're perfectly good, there's nothing wrong with them at all. I always check them to make sure there's nothing damaged, they're all dry. It's literally just that curve on the front cover which is really frustrating, and so after pressing them, which makes them back to normal really, but I still then mark them slightly down and put them into the bargain area. So yes, less than half an hour after cleaning the windows, they are back to being condensation covered, and that's because currently outside it's saying it's -2, so yeah, it's not very nice. Good morning, it is Wednesday the 18th of January today and it is so cold. I'm so cold. It's also pouring rain. It's dark and dingy and I highly expect today is going to be extremely quiet in the shop. So I'm just opening post while I do this morning vlog. Oh, check these out, they're cool. To go with the new, obviously this is for the bookshop, Betty's Books. So I'm just opening the post. Cute little bookmarks to go with the book that's out now. Okay. Yesterday was very busy, not in the shop was really quiet, which was as expected really, because again it was dark, rainy, cold, and it's January, but in terms of what I was able to get done, it was really busy. I cannot see very well because I've actually forgotten my glasses, as you can probably notice. The badges arrived, so I cannot wait to get started on the packaging for those today. I'm really pleased with how they turned out. I could have done with toning the yellow on the chick slightly down, it might be slightly too bright, but otherwise I'm pretty happy, and I'm going to do the packaging for those today. So I'll try and film a little bit of how I create the packaging. So at the moment I'm creating and printing the packaging for all of my pin badges myself, and the reason is just for cost, to make everything more cost effective and more value for money. If things obviously do really well with badges, I will then look at designing and then having it outsourced for the printing, but at the moment on the levels of pin badges that I'm doing, I can design, print and put together the pin badges myself. The cards, mostly it was a restock yesterday of older designs, and if you got through the footage that I put up, that was only a short amount of the footage. It takes a really long time to fold, put in the envelopes, put in the cellophane packets, and then after that what you didn't see is we have to take the strips off and fold over every single card as well. But luckily my husband on his lunch break popped in and helped me get through most of the cards, so they're all in their cello packets now. They just need to have the top part pulled off and then they can be folded over, and then I just need to make sure that stock gets allocated to the website, take any photos of any cards I missed on previous occasions and get them loaded onto Etsy. The Etsy shop is currently closed at the moment because I wanted to get everything on there and just do a fresh launch on Etsy, but the website's always open because I'm always shipping things out day to day on the website, and I can change that much quicker. There's a lot less fussing around the website as there is on the Etsy. So yeah, my plans for today are to make sure that those cards get any photoed, any that aren't already done, load those onto the website, get them onto Etsy ready for when the launches go, and then I'm going to start preparing for the launch, the official launch of my Easter and Spring collection and my Dinosaur Attack collection. And these are just mini launches, mini collections, because I haven't really done the sort of the collection style of launching products, or the sort of the official launch of products for a while now. I was just sort of showing them off on social media and putting them straight onto the website. I wasn't really creating enough interest of a launch specifically. I was just getting the products and getting them live, but I think I've learned that it worked much better the way I used to do it, where I would get a collection together, plan the launch, let you know about the launch upcoming, and then launch the products. I'm gonna grab my coffee. I'm gonna have a snack bar this morning because I forgot to have breakfast. So my mornings for me are obviously really busy. I'm up at 6 a.m. and then I have to get my children ready for school, get them to school, after sort of getting all of the clothes ready, the packed lunches and everything else, and then obviously getting them to school, and then I come home and I do all sort of the morning chores, so things like getting the washing done, getting the dishwashing done, putting on the slow cooker if I'm doing something like a meal prep or anything like that needs to be prepared and put into the slow cooker. So mornings are really busy. Hiya, it's Thursday the 19th of January and I'm just going to sign off the end of this vlog to say thanks again for watching another one of my studio vlogs. If you've got this far, thank you so much. Please do subscribe to the channel and give the videos that you like a thumbs up on the button below, and do leave any comments. I would absolutely love to start interacting and building a community. And obviously if you've got any questions at all about life running a small business and a high street shop, let me know and in the comments and I'll do my best to answer them. So yeah, I'm going to end this vlog here and then I'm going to start the next vlog for the rest of the day because it's a chilly cold day, but there's lots of exciting things to get done, so you'll see those in the next vlog.